Like, if a city decided it wanted to do this, surely the local government would be like, no, you can't do that. Like, this is not okay. City council cannot just decide to reverse the highway.
Hey, the park upgraded somehow. And by the park, you know what park I'm talking about. The only park in the city.
Yes, the only park that you couldn't put anything there if you wanted to because it's in the middle of a roundabout.
Yep. Power is okay. Water's okay. Garbage still isn't. I can afford another recycling plant, but I better save up my money to do whatever you want me to do. Anything else? I don't have a high school yet. I should get a high school in next once... whatever my nephew's next horrifying decision is going to be.
Yes. What a delightful little suburb. I mean...
I love that it's dirt roads. That just makes it that much better.
Okay, so...
Noise pollution problems, what?
Citizens are sick. They're sick of all this noise. They should be sick from, you know, the pollution of the cars that's just, like, creating a whirlwind of
These are clean cars in this city.
Okay. So, can we go down to, is it what is that street that's at a jaunty angle?
Which one?
That one. What
Ashton?
Is that? Ashton, okay.
Well, it's Ashton down here. Let's see, is it Ashton up here also? It is.
Well, anyway, so basically, you're so happy with aesthetics, I just want to wreck that a bit. And so I want a road parallel to Ashton, but up into the town, so you're gonna have to destroy a lot to make this happen. And I want it to start, can you move up a little bit? Zoom in a little. King Street. I wanted to start at the intersection of King Street and Crowley, and just parallel to Ashton to the right of this screen, just up to the edge of town.
Crowley. All right, so it has to be parallel, which means it's 45 degrees. Okay.
Yeah, and it can be any grade of road you want it to be. Honestly, given how much I've screwed up the roads, this might be an improvement. So.
All right, so let's get rid of this and this.
They're delighted.
Now.
Now they're not delighted.
This and this for now. To there?
Yep, that's it. Just to the edge of what currently exists. Yep.
All right, and let's
I want to wreck the aesthetics. That's all. I just, you know.
Yeah. There.
Lovely.
It's like nothing happened.
It's like we didn't suddenly. And honestly, given how much I screwed up the traffic in that area, that might help things.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
Because that's not a one-way street.
No, it's not.
So, this might perversely improve situations a little bit. It does kind of look like a scar through the middle of your city, but other than that...
These things happen. These things happen. You know, sometimes a road just appears in the city in a place that it wasn't before.
Yep.
All right, let's actually get a... turn this into a traffic light now, because otherwise that's going to be a mess. I mean, it is a mess.
It's going to be a mess either way.
This traffic pattern just doesn't make any sense. I mean, because of the one-ways, there are a lot of people who are just making a U-turn there. That's true,
so,
yeah.
Like, the U-turn is the one thing that it handles right. Yeah. Speaking of U-turns...
This whole line of cars right here all has to go around here yet.
Waiting to
that's why there's this line of cars all the way back here, because they all have to turn left here. Is this did I make this a traffic light?
I wasn't expecting to have so much fun with the traffic, but it is absolutely
let's actually
delightful.
Make this not. Let's just make them go at their own will.
This is
free for all. Exactly.
This is the right place to put a free for all.
Yep. I mean, they can figure it out. They can figure it out.
It is weird that when you make it a free-for-all, they don't just immediately start, like, crashing. Like, it does, it seems much more efficient for some reason.
Yes, exactly. I mean, who wouldn't want to live here? You know what? Can I do this yet? Can I do this yet?
You've got a fair chunk of... Oh, wait, what are you...
I can! I can turn them into self-sufficient buildings.
Wow, is this? I mean, this must be a DLC, but
it is. So it's like the organic and self-sufficient DLC.
Right, so it'll make them have like citizen farms and that kind of thing.
Yeah. So they'll be living off the grid in the middle of the highway.
Middle of the highway. How much more off the grid could you be?
Well, they're not on the grid. The grid is over here, right? So this is the round. The opposite of the grid. Shh, it's not a different kind of grid.
Whoa! Boy, are they delighted with that.
Uh-huh.
Hooray for the mayor. More hashtag green energy for the high school. Wait, which thing am I supposed to be happy about right now?
Come on.
It's almost as if they don't want to live there.
There we go. That person,
Thanks,
the Meadow resident.
He's already grumpy.
Yep.
Okay, now
April Fool's Day again.
If you recall, I said that I'm not going to make you do that highway roundabout in the wrong direction with respect to the highway. What I did not say is that I'm not going to make you do that highway in the wrong direction with respect to the rest of the highway system. So
which highway?
The whole highway.
Well, I can't.
Well, as much as you own. As much as
but the problem is
you're gonna have to find some way to make it connect. Yup, that is a problem, isn't it? And you can reverse the roundabout to make that happen too, of course. But for this particular section of the world, we're just in Britain for a little bit. We're just, you're gonna have to deal with our traffic sidedness. And then once you get into the city, then it's actually back on the right.
Except the roundabout.
Except the roundabout. Well, I mean, the roundabout is the wrong direction, but it's not, there's no sightedness to the roundabout itself.
I guess. So this section right here is fine, right?
Yes, yeah. The part that's gonna, just the.
So now I have to figure out
you're gonna have to figure out some way
situation.
To make this happen. Yes.
This is the channel situation right here.
Yes. So I'll say, this is, it's good faith that, you can destroy, have a little, like a few tiles out that are the correct direction in order to allow yourself to make a connection. It doesn't really have to be right up to the very edge.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of the most logical way to even do this.
I mean, there isn't a logical way. This is not a logical thing to do.
Okay. So I only need one road, actually.
I love the fact that it lets you do this. It's just like, we have the highway going in a different direction in this part of town. That's just how it works. This is one that I've been planning pretty much from the very beginning.
Gotcha.
I was just waiting until there was enough devastation going on around it.
So
I really wanted the pointless British highway system.
Yeah. This is like those countries that are really tiny.
Oh, yeah.
Except if one of them, like in Europe, had the opposite way of driving for no reason.
Right, and
just
actually
one of them
had land borders. That
Yes, exactly.
The rule regarding taking out a loan is that you only have to do as much doesn't require you to take out a loan. But that was just flipping the roads. That cost 0. The making it function again, that's all on you. I don't care if you make it actually function as a highway.
Well, I have to make it function as a highway.
You do, but that's your job. That's not my concern. Oh, Have you ever seen that message before?
Yep, I have. But I didn't take that into consideration.
Upgrade takes you out of city limits. That's so good.
I mean, upgrade is
I want to point out again, I said, you know, within the bounds of good faith, you can have, like, a little bit be the other directions to make it, like, possible.
Oh, I know, but this is my interpretation of good faith.
Okay.
Now, if you want to continue going that way.
Oh, yeah, because everybody is coming in on that side. Okay,
yes. This is horrible. This is going to make traffic horrible. But that's what we're gonna do. I could make a much more complicated system up here, but first of all, I don't have the money for that, and second of all, I don't have the patience for that. So, alright, so now this other side's gonna be even trickier. I guess I could pull it back a little bit if I need to, but I'm not going to. I'm going to make this work, I think.
Like, if a city decided it wanted to do this, surely the local government would be like, no, you can't do that. Like, this is not okay. City council cannot just decide to reverse the highway.
Okay, this side isn't as aesthetically pleasing, but oh well.
It's an egg. It's
I didn't have enough room. Yes, it is the egg side, and I am gonna still do this.
Fawn Bridge, Fawn Highway.
Yes. Yep. Look at that. It's almost like it was intentionally designed that way by a 4-year-old.
5-year-old.
5-year-old. Sorry.
I'm this many.
Did you just see them turn around?
They're like, oh god, what's happening? Oh, come on, Mayor. Doesn't the city board come up with anything more modern than farming?
Yes. Look at how bad this is. If you want to go into the city, you have to take this road. If you want to go out of the city, you have to take this road. Most of them are going in, apparently. They're just stopped here.
Like, this was actually Satan's work here. So the thing is, I think the normal way this is handled is a sort of over-under.
Yeah.
And that would be less bad for traffic.
Yes.
But it would be much trickier to implement with the highway system in this game.
I mean, I could do it, but I think I would want a lot more room.
Yeah.
And so I think I might yet do that once I can buy 2 tiles.
Right.
But I think I can only buy 1 at the moment.
Assuming you don't want to, expand the current brilliant highway system out that way.
I don't, believe it or not. I know that might be hard for you to imagine.
But it's so good.
It's something.
Oh, I'm so happy. So, I never really gave the explanation that Mallow streams City Skylines, and I like to just pop into his stream
and make bad suggestions.
Real good suggestions.
Bad suggestions,
Real good suggestions of what to do with his city. And believe it or not, it was his idea.
I rarely implement them.
It was his idea. You implement names, but that's sort of
true.
Aesthetic. But believe it or not, it was his idea to turn that into a series, and I think the series is going real well.
I think it's going something.
I mean, again, I haven't, I've self-moderated. I haven't done anything that absolutely, destroys everything. I've just sort of made everything a little bit worse.
But it's all starting to pile up a little bit, I think.
I mean, traffic is going to be a big problem. Traffic is, whoo boy, good luck with the whole traffic situation.
This situation, and here, now that they have to turn left here, this direction doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Sort of the angle coming into the...
oh, yeah! I mean, if you want to redo that angle, I would call that well
but the problem is I can't redo both of them, because they'd be crashing into each other.
Oh, yeah, right.
I'd have to like start all the way back at
there was
Mary
just a
Roberts
tweet
Street.
about
what
water
is it?
cleanliness problems.
Going on with water cleanliness? It should be clean. It is clean. I don't know. They're just complaining, I guess, for no reason. Well, stop buying bottled water.
Yeah,
then.
just stop showering with bottled water. Why are you doing that? You don't have to.
Exactly.
Your water is fine, you imbecile.